The Bowling Green Bobcats honoring their former head coach in the Jamie Ruffner Memorial Invitational, taking on Shaker Heights. First period Raiders on the board already, and Sammy Gerber, the one-timer, his second goal of the game doubles up Shaker Heights' lead. The Raiders captain will get a hat trick in the second before BG gets on the board. Cooper Fian with the second chance finds the back of the net. The Bobcats trail by 3 in the third, and Bowling Green continuing to battle. Drake Joseph from inside the circle just sneaks it past the goalie, but Shaker Heights goes on to add another 5 to the final. Not the outcome the Bobcats were wanting, but a performance their former head coach would be proud of.
I mean, I would say even for the last 2 years since everything happened, it's been an inspiration too. He was a coach that pushed you to be your best, pushed you to outwork the other teams, to have that little grit to you. And we continue to have that, you know, as we're working this year. It definitely plays a factor in our minds. We know that this is our tournament. It's our tournament for him. You know, obviously we're stuck with some unfortunate circumstances this weekend, but we're going to try our best. We're going to keep going because that's the kind of team that we are, and that's the kind of game that we're going to play. So it definitely plays a huge factor into it. I think that, you know, we're a team that we're going to grind you down, we're going to grit, we're going to outwork you, and I think that we have a very good potential in our league and in the state this year. I just think, you know, once we get healthy, once we get everybody back around, that's what I keep telling our kids. You know, we're moving in the right direction, even with missing pieces every single game. You got to take wins and losses. You got to take the score out of it. It's how you move forward, how you continue to build, and we're doing it. And we're getting young guys very valuable time earlier in the year. So if we need them at the end, then they're there. So we're building. We're in a good place. We got a hardworking group. We have a tight-knit group. And we're not folding. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep going and keep pushing forward.
Greg Frankie and Matt Crandall join us with more from Slater.
And the Jamie Ruffner Memorial Tournament continues at Bowling Green. The Meadville Bulldogs ready to go on the ice just after a game at Bowling Green played against Shaker Heights, and they lost 5-2. But when you consider so many players they were down because of illness and had so many fewer players on the bench and a lot of inexperience, they did quite well.
Well, Sammy Gerber, the captain for Shaker Heights, Bowling Green spotted him a 3-goal lead. He scored the first 3 goals of the game. They made it 4-1 and made it 5-2, so they got close, or 4-2, excuse me. But Bowling Green couldn't close it out. The power play was the problem for the Bobcats today. Inexperienced players couldn't get it done with the man advantage.
Yeah, they were down 2. They had a major penalty for the last 3:52 of the game. They could have gotten back in it, and they gave up a goal when they had a 2-man advantage, and that was really the difference. 2
short-handed goals given up today against Bowling Green. I thought Shaker Heights played well, but it was some mistakes by Bowling Green that did them in at the end.
Yeah, this is the Jamie Ruffner tournament, the first time that it's been named after the former Bowling Green Bobcat coach who tragically passed away, but a real inspiration to the team.
Yeah, he was a real scrappy player, and Bowling Green put in a scrappy effort today. They came up short, but I love the new name, the Jamie Ruffner Memorial. What a guy he was.
But Shaker Heights wins it 5-2, but coach would have liked the way Bowling Green fought right to the end.